Hello guys, hello and welcome. You are tuning in to Talk Tuesday. You're tuning in to Talk Tuesday. You're actually tuning in to Talk Tuesday live, but I'm recording this video a few minutes beforehand because I have an issue that I need to take care of, so I am coming to you a little bit beforehand. So please forgive me. I do not practice the task of doing live videos from my car. My coach would kill me because I'm driving and doing a live video. However, I feel the need to come to you tonight, and I did not want to miss this session at all. My topic tonight is maintaining your peace during chaos. Maintaining your peace during chaos. Maintaining your peace when so much, Jesus, I just ran over something in the road. Okay, but maintaining your peace when so much is going on in your life. And what I want to talk to you about with doing that is the fact that those of us that have, so much going on, or we have astronomical ambitions and goals, and we have things that we know that we set out to accomplish, and we want those things to come to fruition, right? But it seems that there are times when other things come into play, and we know that life happens. So we have to find a medium and find something within us to keep our peace, right? And to keep those things, or to keep us level-headed in the midst of the chaos and all those things that are happening to us and happening around us. So if you have things that are going on, you have to make sure that you keep yourself leveled and keep yourself grounded and keep your peace. So a few things that I wanted to mention as far as with that piece is, we know that when things are happening around us, most of those things can be a little stressful to us, whether it's the load of our to-do list, it's the load of the things that we are set out to accomplish, whether it's also things that happen to others around us, whether it's work, whether it's school, the challenges of getting work done, whether it's school, whether it's actual work, whether it's our business, your health. Things are going to come at you, and it's going to be stressful. But it's not how stressful they are, is how we handle them and where we place them on that Richter scale of stress, right? So we have to find the category in which those things are labeled when it comes to those stresses, because sometimes, and you see I'm rubbing my head, because sometimes those things in our lives can cause some extreme headaches. So I've often read and I've often heard, and so now I've often said, if you let those things stress you out, they will. I've had to learn over recent years, first of all, you've got to let some things roll off. Roll off your shoulder, roll off your back, get that monkey off your back. Because if you allow those things to stress you out, they will. If you allow things that are coming towards you to seem like they are going to be stressful, they will. For instance, if what's happening at your job, some things are beyond our control. Some things are totally out of our control. Some things are out of our hands. And it's how you look at it and how you react to it is going to be determined on how that stress is going to come at you. Whether it's stress that's going to be that stress that can give you a headache, or whether it's that stress that you look at it and you say, okay, I see it, but I'm not going to let that bother me right now. Some things we can control how they affect us. And I want to talk about a few ways that we can handle stress, and the few ways that we can look at how things come at us. Now, for example, to me right now, I have a few things that are coming at me, and I'm just going to use myself for an example because I am the best at being me. Okay, so right now you see my hair is all over the place. Me and my little experiment with my hair, I have issues with my hair sweating and my whole natural thing going on, and trying to keep it going while trying to exercise and deal with humidity and maintain my classic fierce, I got it all together hairdo, because I don't like, if my hair doesn't feel right, my hair don't look right, I don't feel right. I am just not myself if my hair is looking a total mess. If my hair is looking a mess, or I don't have my earrings on, I'm not Tjuana. But listen, right now, I could care less. Understand? Because I can't even worry about it right now. So many people have said to me over the last 5 days, no, 4 days actually. 4 days, 4 total days. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, I love your hair. And that's it. That's so many other people's take on it. Me, I feel like my hair is like frizzed out. It's like, it feels like it's out of place. I feel like it's just not happening. But that's how I see it. Everybody else thinks that it's just fabulous. Now, one, they could be lying to me just to make me feel a little better. I mean, or to, that they really undercover don't think that it looks all of that, and they just want to have something to say. Or they're really being genuine, and what they say and what they perceive and based on what I perceive are two totally separate things, and I'm looking too much into it. I'm being too hard on myself. And that's been known to happen. But you see, like these curls in the front of my hair that won't fall into place like they're supposed to, they're getting on my nerves. But I have to maintain that I'm not gonna let it bother me. Me and this hair is gonna work it out for a little while, because I don't even have time right now to get my hair redone. I have more things to do in a day than I have time to do in a day. I have goals that I got to accomplish in the next couple of days. So my hair has to take a back burner. So it's how we look at things. and how we take things upon ourselves as to whether those things are going to stress us out or if we're going to brush them off. Your relationships can stress you out. You get to the point where you say, you know what, I am not worried about you. I am not gonna let you stress me out, whether that's companionship, whether that's siblings, whether that's relatives, whether that's work partners, whether it's community members. It doesn't matter who it is. Your relationships can stress you out because people have expectations of each other. People have expectations of you. You have expectations of other people. You have goals and deadlines. You have things on your list that have to be done and need to be accomplished. And most of the time, those things are not only in your hands. Like, you have to have other people that are in this thing with you to make it work. Teamwork, partnership does not include just an I, just a me. When you have teamwork and you have partnerships and there's things to get done, it often includes other people. So those things can stress you out. How you're looking at it, how you're letting it get to you, how you're handling it is going to be an indicator of whether you keep your peace or not. So I want to just use those few things as examples from me personally on how you have to maintain your peace, guys. Like, and I'm not telling you anything that I'm not experiencing myself. You often know that when I come to you with something, it's from a lesson in my own time. It's usually also something that someone else has brought to my attention and they want to talk about it. And also it's something that I've had insight on, or all of the above. And in this case, it's all of the above, because I've had this conversation with a couple of people over the last couple of days, and I even had confirmation on it today. After I had settled on my topic and trying to fit Talk Tuesday into this hectic schedule that I have this evening that was in and out, and I had no idea whether I was going to be able to get this done tonight. So I'm coming to you with it, riding down the road. So I want to leave with you a few things that we need to continue to do in order to keep our peace and make sure that we're good, and also keep going in this thing we call everyday life. So remember, we're not letting things come to us and get to us in that way. If we can possibly do it, let it roll off your shoulder. Look at it at a different insight. Try your absolute best not to let it stress you. You could do that by taking a moment and breathe. I did that several times today. Just take a simple moment and breathe. Think about it. Think it through. Think the issue through. Think the problem through. Even if you are staring the problem in the face, literally, think it through. Take a moment, a quiet moment, and breathe through that thing. Okay? Also, take moments for you. You've often heard that music is my go-to. Today, I have not listened to any music, guys. No music today. So I haven't had any solitude time for myself. And I usually get to do that because music takes me to another place. Like, I can get lost in my music and forget about what's going on around me. And that helps me. Often it helps me. Whether it's, slow, smooth, whatever, or if I'm jamming to whatever it is that I'm listening to. When I put it in my earbuds in, I tune out. And that's been my go-to for as long as I can remember, where I can tune out what's going on around me. Get back to exercising, get back to meditating, get back to getting your energy levels up. That's going to help us. That's going to continue to help us, because we all know that when you exercise, you put in that time, it allows you to rejuvenate your mind. It allows your body to recreate those things that it needs, those nutrients, and those things that it needs to get you to that next level. And we need more energy to deal with these things that are going on around us. Think positively and not negatively. If you've got to read something, you've got to listen to something, you've got to speak to someone, if you have that person that always can speak a positive word to you, go to them, say, listen, I need to hear something positive right now. I have too many things going on in my head, around me. Please just give me a positive word right now. Go to your podcast, or go to YouTube to your motivational speaker, or someone that can speak to your mind. Listen to a positive word. Also, go to your favorite book, or your book that you're reading right now, or some a devotional, or something to take your mind off of what's going on around you right now, and just take a moment, guys. Take a moment. Walking helps me as well as exercising. Walking allows me to just clear my mind. When I'm walking, I'm just taking in nature. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, I'm breathing in, I'm bringing out. And that helps me so much, because it takes my mind off of everything. Also, laugh. I have to say it again. We are so caught up, guys, in doing our work, the things that we are called to do, our missions, our purpose. We are so caught up in doing all of that we forget to live, we forget to love, and we forget to laugh. We gotta do it. We gotta do those things for ourselves. Live, love, and definitely laugh. Go to Netflix, put in comedy. Go to YouTube, put in comedy, or call your crazy friend, your crazy brother, somebody, or you know that one person that always makes you laugh. Like, they just have that gift. I have several people that I deal with on Facebook and things like that, and I know that when it comes time for that, they will just make me laugh. Like, I can just real tears, cry real tears, right? So find a way to laugh. Last but not least, and I'm only saying this because I gotta go, but get back to your affirmations. Get back to those things that you keep going, that keeps you to where you need to be. Get in that mirror and speak to yourself. I told a lady in a speaking engagement that I did last month that you have to, like, I have a gift of kind of feeling when people have, this burden on their chest. Now, I know sometimes I have that burden on my chest, and I don't always practice what I preach. And so I have to stop and think sometimes, Tjuana, like, you have to stop and practice what you preach. I told her, you gotta get it out. You have to get that out. So you have to take a moment. Like, if you need to get in your car and drive and just take a moment to yourself, please do it. Like, I have had moments where I get in my car and drive, or I get in my car and park somewhere, and if it's that much pressure on my chest, I will scream, holler. I told her, do what you gotta do to get that mug off your chest. Scream, holler, cry, whatever you gotta do, but that monkey gotta get off your chest. Like, I scream, holler, throw things, like, do what you gotta do to get that off your chest. Yell, go in the back of your yard, in your woods, and yell to the top of your lungs. If you at home by yourself, don't scare nobody half to death. But if you at home and you secluded, and your neighbors can't hear you, you just need to scream, holler, and get it out. Get that out. We have got to stop taking on the pressure and having this stuff where, like, you can't breathe, you're having anxiety attacks and stuff like that, and we're taking on things. Stop taking on more than you can chew. And stop taking on other people's stuff. Like, you can only do what you can do. You cannot rule the world. You cannot solve the world. You cannot solve other people's problems. You can only do what you can do. But you got to take that time to speak to yourself and make sure that you're good. If you're not good for yourself, you're not good for nobody else. So today we're not going to be stressed out. Like, we're living our best life in 2019. We're 6 months in, guys, and if we hadn't got our 6-month goal accomplished, then we got some work to do. So how can we even be behind or stressed out or not on target, not on task, not on goal? Sis, don't let 2019 goals end up being 2020 goals. Bruh, get it right. Let that go. Let it go. We got to get this thing going. No, we're not stressing out. Ain't nobody stressing us out. We're not being sick because we're being stressed out. We're not getting no headaches and migraines and all that crap because people are stressing us out. Things are stressing us out. Objects are stressing us out. Some of the objects are not even real. We ain't going out like that. We getting it together. So listen, you know my motto: live, love, laugh. She, her, me, we, us. And I'm including the guys: he, him, us. We doing this. We're going to get it together. Understand me? I need to hear your comments. I need to hear some feedback in the comments. I'm going to be offline for a couple of hours. I got some things I need to do, emergency things that I need to handle. But I need to hear from you guys. I'm coming back later on to check on you. If you need me, if you need something, some more, hit me up in the inbox. You have my number, text me. I'm going to get back to you. Just give me a moment. I got something that I got to handle. But just give me a moment. And if there's a word for me, send it to me. I need a word too. We in this thing together. I think the people that I've talked to today, the people that confirmed today, the people that sent me a word today, the people that spoke a word to me today, because we in this thing together. It's June 2019. It's going to be Christmas in a minute. We got to get it together because we got things to do, people. We got places to go, people to see. And we're going to get this thing together. Guys, I love you. I love you with all my heart. Make sure that we're doing what we need to do. This session of Talk Tuesday, it's not going to happen too often in the car, but I had to come to you today to share this object. I love you. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.